I like to think, month to month at times when it comes to like PGE, like, okay, this month, this is where we're at. Next month we need to be 10 steps ahead. And then the very next month, 20 steps ahead. So to think 5 years from now, to think of PGE and to think of where we will be, man, not to toot our own horns, but we'll be the biggest thing there is when it comes to Sony. When it comes to Nike, like, we'll be in partnerships with people that our ancestors would never even think to be a part of, and then our kids could be, like, our kids wouldn't even have to take these same routes, you know what I mean? At this point, the foundation will be built. And I think 5 years is more than enough time. I could see it done in 2. I done seen it done in 6 months. These things done happen as long as you stay committed. And with everybody that's a part of PGE right now and the amount of work that me, Mill Rostick, T Crazy, Domo, Mar, Toon, like, there's so many more people now.
Shout out to the whole crew.
Shout out to the whole group. And they ain't playing, the whole crew be there.
We all.
Yo. That's right, we back, we live. Risk Takers in the building. I'm your boy, Chase Summer. I got my brother.
Yes, sir. Also
in the building. Sponsored to you by Stock the Bar Vodka, Aux 33. And today, we got another great episode for you. In the house, we got to the right of me, my brother.
It's Bolo the Phantom. What's up with it? Originally now going by Bolo, according on all platforms as of Friday.
And next to you.
What's the word? You got Almighty Domo, the real Almighty. You ain't gonna find no other one.
That's what's up.
Type beat.
All right, fellas, how we doing today, man? What's going on?
Another day in paradise, man. A lot of things is stored right now, man. Just a lot of things.
You said a lot of things in store. You want to touch base on what we got in store, man?
Let's hear something.
We got the PGE showcases coming up. We got the main one coming up in September 8th. That's what that is. Yeah, so we got the main PG showcase coming up September 8th. We're going to have a bunch of local artists that's coming out, man. We're going to have a bunch of the PG crew members that's in there. If you don't know what PG, man, right now is the time to actually tap in. Because we not just no like group of rappers that's just trying to be like a record label, Like, we actually finna get global with it. Like, when you hear PG, you going to think of Sony. You're going to be like, oh, these motherfuckers got all type of things. You got artists, you got podcast workers, you got streamers, like on my end, we got Sucramata Clips. That's my brand. That's my streaming side, So we got any gamers that's out there, you looking for like a solid, I would say like a solid foundation behind you when it comes to making content, gaming content, whether if you just stream, if that's, even if you don't even game, you just want to, you want to be like Kai Cenat, just want to be a streamer. We here for that. And me, I'm the person that's running the streaming side of the business. So, if you want to figure out how you supposed to stream, because it's a lot of people that come up to me and ask me, like my little brother, he just asked me, like, how do you make a TikTok? And I'm like, everything you see on TikTok is a TikTok. Like, right now, this could be a TikTok,
Sure.
All you got to do is it's just all about hitting that record button, making your captions, getting your hashtags right, and then you just post it out there. So if y'all got any questions, y'all can hit me up on Discord. You can hit me up on Instagram. You can even hit me up on PlayStation. Sucramata Clips. I wish I had the brand on right now so y'all can see it. This I got hit up last minute to be here, but it's a lot of stuff that we got going on. It's a lot of stuff that we actually got planned for y'all, and it's just
Where's
really,
that showcase gonna be at?
That's Skeleton.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so we're gonna be at
Skeletons.
Skeletons. Shout out Skeletons.
Shout out
It's
Skeletons.
been hella events down at Skeletons. I done performed at Skeletons more than 5 times already.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get into what the main thing, man. PGE. Tell us all about it. Tell us how it started. Tell us what the plan is.
So PGE has always been something that we've been trying to like develop. We just never came up with a name with it. If you've noticed us over the years of us like performing, a lot of us will always bring each other on stage. If it's an event, we'll always bring each other around. And like at a point, people would like even ask us like, okay, y'all dope. I like all of y'all in your own little way. You know what I mean? But like, what's a way we can like y'all all at the same time? So on the music side of things, since a lot of us was already music artists as well, we was like, you know what? We need something that we can fall back on together. You know what I mean? Not just like our name and what we've already built on foundationally on our artist side of things, but something that we can actually we can call home. So PG is more of like not just a network, but not just a brotherhood, but also like home. You know, we all can fall back on that when we don't know what we want to do next, or if we need some type of assistance of any nature, you know. So PGE was pretty much developed between me, Domo, Meal Rostic. There's Mar the A-Rab. Like everybody, we all went in my basement. T Crazy was there. I mean, you name it. Tilly was there.
Shout out to
Shoot, man, it was a lot of us there because we all had an idea. We all had our own brands going. Like we was like, all right, man, we want to do this, this, and this. I'm like, bro, how can we do this together so we all can eat and we all can shine light on each of our brands while also having something to fall back on? I was like, fuck it. You know what? I would say a lot of us is considered Phantoms anyway. At that time, I was going as Bolo the Phantom, and my way of saying Bolo the Phantom was like, you know, I'm always in and out of this music industry. I'm always in and out of something, like, and I can always disappear like a phantom. And I feel like a lot of us we all felt the same way with this. Like, we'd come in, dominate, and then be gone for a minute. They come in, dominate, and then be gone for a minute. I'm like, why don't we just make a brand out of that, you know? So I think putting the Phantom in front of that was like, it made more sense for a lot of us because we all can identify as that equally.
For sure. I fuck with that. And PGE, for the people that don't know, stand for?
Phantom Group Entertainment. Right now, we've gotten a business now, LLC, so it is legit legally ours.
Fire.
That is fire.
So it's group or gang?
So it's group.
Phantom Group.
We are not of any nature of a gang.
Okay. I just always thought it was Phantom Gang, but group is fire. Okay.
For a minute, it was Phantom Gang, man. It just took a level of maturity that we had to go through to realize that putting the gang behind a lot of things close a lot of doors.
For sure.
That's smart decision making.
For sure. I just want to say, I want to shout out to bro right here, man. You know, we don't charge to get on the podcast, bro, but I did want to say it's very
First
dope. Brody approached
with.
us like, man, how I get on the pod, man? What's the fee? What it costs to, you know, put us on there? It don't cost, man, but for sure. I do respect the way you know what I'm saying, approach the business, though. That was mad dope, bro. I appreciate it. We ain't take a dime either, so, you know what I'm saying? We here because we respect, you know what I'm saying, what they got going on. But yeah, man, so what made you want to, you know, broaden it out, you know what I'm saying? We seen, like, you know, how AMP did it, you know what I'm saying? But they kept it more close-knit. But, you know, it's like 100 of y'all, man. What made you want to, you know what I'm saying, build damn near a nation?
Right.
I feel like, why stop at 5? You know?
Sure.
Like, yeah, there's strength in numbers, you know? Like, 100%. In my head, even after hearing it as a kid, growing up, you know, my mom used to be in the church and all of that, and they would always say that in the church, you know, there's strength in your numbers, or you watch your favorite movie, they'll always say it's better with more. It's like, but most people like to cut it off at like, oh, I'm gonna just keep me and my niggas or me and my couple people, you know, with me that I came up with. Like, why would you stop there? You know what I mean? There's so many other things that everybody else can add to that vision, you know? So that's why I wanted to make PGE a network, because why not add painters? Why not add comedians? Why not add content creators?
Yeah.
Why not add people that just, you know, your local businesses nowadays, you know, where they're selling merch and they just need somebody to just come in and bring, you know, energy to their business of some nature. Like, why not?
So with you in particular, like you said, you started out Bolo the Phantom. And I think I first met you at one of the rap apps. And I always knew your energy go crazy.
Appreciate
And
you.
now when I see the group out, it's like that same energy. If you could describe, where did that come from for you? Like, your energy is just, your music, your energy is just mad hype. Like, where does that come from for you?
To speak for myself, I think really it come from, like, it come from a place that I, like, always wanted to. I've always been a monotone type of person where I felt like I had to be like that, you know what I mean? Just so that way I can be around, because my true self is me on stage, you know, energy and, like, I'm laughing. You will see even mid-performance, I'm laughing or I'm engaging with the crowd. You know, that's really me, you know, but just giving off of, like, my life tribulations and, like, the little time that I was around, you know, in the city, being around people, I always felt like I had to be somebody I wasn't, you know what I mean? So I felt like when I am on stage, this time y'all can see who Bolo actually is, you know, and really get to know me as an artist. Like bro was saying, like, at least you know when you see me on a card now, I'm gonna bring my true self, which is energy.
For sure. That's fire. So what you doing, the streaming, you know, you really bring the different a real different aspect to, you know, what a label usually entail. You know, you know, saying the videographer, you know, the artist, you know, producer, shit like that. But you know what I'm saying, you bringing a whole streaming side, man. So you know, how you feel like what you got going is a good, you know, foundation for the group?
I feel like it's a good foundation of the group because a lot of stuff that's going on nowadays, if you really think about it, the kids really is what get a lot of people where they need to be in life, you know.
I ain't even think about that.
Like if you really think about it, bro, the kids is what's gonna engage and like actually shed light on upcoming businesses or upcoming artists or upcoming streamers and stuff like that. And I say that is because let's say that you're a person who plays a game that a lot of kids like to play. For example, I'll give you a good example. My streaming homie he go by Global Moose. If you anybody that like look for type of PlayStation 4 GTA 5 like role playing, because I know a lot of people can't make it to the 5M with the PC and all that. Because to play on 5M you need PCs and shit like that. A lot of people ain't got the money to afford that.
And tell people what 5M is too.
So with 5M, a lot of people get 5M confused because with 5M it's not just like how GTA Online is. On console GTA you can load up. You can go do whatever the hell you want. You can kill whoever the hell you want. But on 5M, you got to actually role play it out. Like, real scenarios, you got to actually, like, really put yourself into the game and actually treat it like as if it was real life. You feel me? So, like, when you on there buying cars and shit like that, some servers that you go into, you might actually have to fill out a waiver form to buy this car. Some servers give you like real shit. Some servers give you the option where you can actually buy a car from their dealership and you can pay that bitch on a note. And if you don't pay that note, you feel me? If you don't pay that note, if you driving that bitch around the city and the cop get behind you, they can run your tag, see that you got an expired note, or if they got somebody that's in the server that's playing as like the repo man, he can see in his list on his computer that your shit ain't been paid. He gonna come get your shit.
You
feel me,
bro?
Like that's really how I get on 5M. Like that's really how I get on 5M. But like with the whole streaming, but back to the whole like streaming aspect with the kids and everything. Those is like the main targets that you like want to engage with, because those are, like I said, those are the ones that's gonna bring light to your streaming platform. Like once again, like I say, shout out my brother Global Moose. He going crazy with the Roblox streaming right now. If you a fan of Roblox and you looking for like the RP type, and it's crazy because 5M has influenced a lot of other games that's out right now, like Roblox, for example. A lot of things that's going on Roblox right now, like with the whole Street Life remastered or like the Brooklyn like V2s and shit like that. A lot of that originated off 5M. You feel me? Like that came from there, but it was like, all right, we ain't gonna make it 5M. We just gonna keep it in our lane. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, they actually go like 5M Roblox edition. They go crazy with that shit.
Man.
They go crazy.
I'm sorry, it just made me think. I was just in Kentucky and they got this theme park called Kentucky Kingdom, and they got a Ferris wheel there. And I had my daughter and her friend with me. And I said, y'all gonna get on Ferris wheel? They was like, heck no. And my daughter's like, I mean, if I was on Bloxburg, I would just jump up on top of that joint and be riding all around all day. That's crazy.
But just with streaming alone, like I tell everybody, like when it comes to streaming, I'm not the type of streamer where, like, if I'm gaming, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm probably not gonna. I don't ever see myself being a streamer like how Kai Sinat is, like how they do it. Like I don't see myself just sitting in front of a camera and then giving off whatever I can give. I'm saying that now is because I'm a low time streamer. You know, I'm a low marketed streamer. So it's like right now, my main streaming focusing is just all gaming and everything, you know. But when I'm streaming, I don't want you to just come to the stream and just watch me play. You feel me? Like I actually want to engage with a lot of people that come across the stream. You feel me? Like if it's a game that I'm playing that you got and you want to play, come on, just join the Discord, join my Discord server, put your PlayStation name inside the Discord server, and then send me a friend request. But I have people do that as well because you got a lot of people where, you know, they'll show up on your stream and they purposely want to make your stream views go down.
That's crazy.
For example, like with when people be doing car meets on GTA, not even 5M, just standard console GTA, you got those people where they'll join your stream and they'll beg you to get added. Like, yo, add me. I'm trying to join, da-da-da. And as soon as you add that person, y'all get to y'all little spot where y'all want to meet, boom, they blowing everything up. Just because. You feel me? So it's like me having them join my Discord, put their name in and all this
that
extra.
Look bad on you.
No, that don't make me look bad. That helps me keep track of a lot of stuff that's
Oh,
going
I see what
on.
you mean. But if you don't,
Exactly.
then, okay,
so it's like,
that's what I meant.
Exactly. So like if it's just where I'm just adding people, now it's to the point where
you don't know
you're not gonna really be able to keep track with everybody. At this point, the person who might did something, you might block the wrong person. You feel me? So I tell people join my Discord, but it's like I'm not having you join my Discord just to play with me. That's not what I'm building my Discord community for. My community isn't just for me. This is for everybody. Like I am an engageful streamer. I am one of those streamers. So the platform that I'm building for myself, I want to be able to give that to other players. You feel me? Other streamers that's out there. You feel me? So
for sure,
whatever numbers that I bring to the platform, I just want you to eat off that. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to eat regardless because I'm doing what I'm doing to get y'all to where y'all want to be.
That's
you
a
feel
real
me?
boss. That's a real
so
boss talk.
So that's how I'm going about it. People who join the Discord, you're not joining this just for me because there may be a week where I may not get on the game. I may not stream for this whole week. But the fact that I done brung all these members into the community, all you got to do is get into the community. Hey, who on the game today? You never know. It might be another 50 people on the game right at that moment, you know? So that's how I'm really going about the streaming aspect. And like I said, I'm recruiting anybody, any age. It don't matter. It's just once you show me that you somebody that I feel like you're not seeing the vision that I'm building for the rest of the community.
For sure.
I don't need you around.
For sure. That's real talk. That's real talk.
Because I asking for much. Like I ain't asking for much. It's just if you stream, just stream. Send your stream link in so that way we all can get it.
For sure.
And then we just go from there. Because that's how I did it. Like, that's how I did it. I started off using somebody else's Discord platform to get my streaming numbers up. And once I felt like I was getting a decent amount of views that I needed, I was like, all right, now it's time for me to start my own.
Fire.
All this, and I ain't gonna lie, all this shit came from my homie Global Moose. Shout out Global Moose, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be streaming. He personally helped me step by step on how to actually start streaming on YouTube. You feel me? So like once he showed me how to actually get it started on YouTube, I was like, bet, what other nicks and knacks that I can use to actually expand it? You feel me? And then it's like we actually been helping each other. Mind you, this is a dude that I've never once in life met in person. You feel me? It's just all through Discord, through phone numbers and shit like that, you know? So it's like, it's just the energy is there, the chemistry is there, you feel me? Those are the type of people that you would want around when it comes to certain shit like this. And when it comes to streaming, you're going to have people who going to want to try to backstab you, do some stupid shit just to get content. But I know it's all content related, but a lot of the streaming shit that I do, it ain't just about content. It's just to engage. It's really just to engage.
You as well got a hella way about teamwork. When we was at the show, I want to say I admire the hell out of you getting on the stage, getting off the stage, and taking photos with a real camera, bro. I ain't never in my life. I done seen all you too cool for school ass niggas be in there trying to be all posted up. That's real hustle, bro. Has that always been in you, bro, or is that something that you had to learn along the way?
Yeah, I think my whole life. I mean, me and Domo been knowing each other since we was 11, 12 years old. Same school, and I'll attest to that. Like I've literally, if I can touch it, I'm gonna try it. And that's always been my thought process with everything I do. If I can see it, I'm gonna try it, and I'll know if I'm good at it. Just off of the time I put into it. And if I stop putting time into it, then it's like, all right, obviously wasn't meant for me, but I'm gonna still try it. So at the show, just to touch base on that, I felt like I had cameramans, I had people that could do that, but I'm like, why not? You know what I'm saying? What else I'm finna be doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm finna be sitting around saying what up to everybody. That's a good 5 minutes of my time, but why not try to help everybody else get some photos that they can put on their social medias, or get some quick clips that they can take back and, and promote as much as they can. But like, shit, I always been a hustling ass nigga, so like, even then, I still didn't charge niggas. All I asked for is people to just show up. You know what I'm saying? That way they can get that quick moment and opportunity to just do their thing, whatever that may be.
Love that, bro.
Where's I about to go? Go ahead, take it.
And just to say, real quick, I'm not that damn nice with the camera. That shit was already pre-did. My wife did her thing on that motherfucker. So I was like, I just had the quick angles and I had the moments. And that's, every cameraman to tell you, I just had the moment.
Man, a moment to turn you to a millionaire, my dog.
Don't book me to be the cameraman. You got to book PGE. That come with PGE, baby.
Tight, and I respect it.
So what other avenues so we don't, y'all got your artists, y'all got y'all streaming. What other artists or what other avenues are you guys looking to offer?
Like I was saying before in the beginning, every avenue that concerns entertainment. So if you're a person that just wants to be a poet, like we have poets that's a part of the team as well. If there's somebody that just wants to be a spokesman, a host, or anything that concerns entertainment. You could literally wake up and just talk in the phone and like you be that person. So it could be literally everything. Right now, we're in developments of little mini clips, mini short clips of just comedy or just straight real shit, that's been happening around. So there's so many avenues that we want to take. I think right now, the main focus has been music, and I think taking that step back for a moment and just showing what we really offer. And that's kind of why I kind of took this month to just fall back. And if I do anything, I'll drop an album instead of the shows and really just plan each month, concerning like the streaming side of things or concerning the content creating side of things and really just take those 30 days of grind and just keep pushing,
I want to make sure I say this respectfully because some people might view it as cheap, but it's like it gives me a visual of like a mega mall.
Exactly.
Of like, y'all got all this stuff, and it's like you can come here, but once you come here, whatever avenue you want, like we got that. Go over there to that person or go over
you
there
don't
to that
gotta leave.
person. So y'all going
Exactly.
crazy.
Yeah. And that's the best part. There's no way you can't you can't not stay entertained with PGE because there's people like I want to add nail techs. I want to add, barbershops. I want to add everything concerning entertainment. I feel like if there's a mountain, why stop at one mountain? You know what I mean? Why jump? Why get to the top of that mountain and think you made it?
I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I just be tired. I need a break.
Like why not jump to the next mountain, jump to the next obstacle, and because we only got one life, why not? Right. If I want to do everything, I could just build a brand to make sure we do everything.
Why entertainment?
I feel like entertainment is the one avenue that I was always good at, when it comes to just keeping people engaged, So when we look at entertainment and we look at what it is now, like you think TikTok, you think streaming, you think content creators, like that is all forms of entertainment. So like if there's one thing that everybody always looks for, it's something to entertain them.
100%.
So I felt like, you can go feed their bellies and, make those things also, but it's still also a form of entertainment if we're being realistic. Sure. Because again, people that cook, they make content about it. So entertainment has always been a source that will never fail when it comes to income, and if I'm being real with you.
100%.
So, damn. You into any other aspects of entertainment, your personal self besides making music and content and stuff? Like I
was telling him, I tried to dabble a little bit in the streaming side of things. He the guru when it comes to it. I just wanted to just jump into it. And I like to play the game too. But no, honestly, when it comes to like entertainment for me, I think the music really puts the stamp there. But I like to just orchestrate. If I'm being honest with you, I want to orchestrate a lot of the keys and like. With me having like the background of management and being able to know what that looks like on a lot of things, I can actually help bring fluid income to a lot of these people's businesses or a lot of these people's like dreams. So that way you can do it full time. Because who the hell want to keep clocking in consistently? And that's really the goal. You know what I mean? That's the goal with this is like, and the only way, at least from my mentors that have showed me is if you're going to clock in from 9 to 5, for a different job, for a different person's money, for a different person's wallet, why are you not spending them same 8 hours for yourself? Like, because that's what they did and that's what they created. So I feel like for me, like when it comes to the entertainment side, I want to stick on the orchestrating all aspects of it.
For sure. You got kids?
Yes, I have 6 kids.
For the cameras, are you serious?
I'm dead as hell.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
dead as hell.
He's like,
I have 6 kids.
What y'all? So this question for both of y'all then. With y'all being parents, like how much risk y'all think? When we was talking off camera, you said you had kids.
What was the question?
Now the question is, with y'all, being parents and y'all still young when y'all still out here hungry and getting it. What's y'all day-to-day risk like, man? How y'all risk management look with raising the family while also trying to build this empire y'all got going on.
If I'm being completely honest with you, it get tough at times. If you're being real, like anybody that tell you that it ain't tough and that it's easy, they lying to you. Because kids need just as much as attention as your business would need or your dreams would need. And finding ways to like bring them along with you so that way, one, they can see you at your finest work or in your moment. Just as much as like you want to be with them in their moment. My daughter wants to do sports. My son wants to do sports and all of that. And I'll be damned to miss one of those days. They feel almost the same when I'm getting dressed and getting all my stuff on to go perform. They're like, damn, Dad, I want to go too, Yeah. So like, those are the hard moments where it's like, damn, you're not 18 or, you know what I mean? You got to tell them like maybe next time, like those moments, they definitely do, it sting a little bit, but to be able to balance them, some days are better than others. If I'm being honest with you, one day we'll find that middle ground. And like everybody tell you, once the hard work fully pay off, then it'll be a lot easier because now you can sit back, you know what I mean, and actually, okay, I've completed this part. Now let's get back to this, you know what I mean, and that can go vice versa on both sides.
Yep, for sure.
There was a famous tennis player. Go. My bad. Go ahead. Something he said. I'm put a pin on it.
I got lost in his answer. Can you ask the question one more time?
How's your risk management? While building this empire that y'all got going on, especially while raising the family.
See, with me is more so like, what risk are we gonna take that is gonna jeopardize my children? Because I don't think of myself when it come to shit like that. Like when it come to me taking risk and everything, like I could think of like the good goal that comes out of it, or like the pros of it that comes out of it, but the cons and the negative part of it, that's what I really think about the most. Because it's like, okay, I could take this risk.
For sure.
But the process of me taking this risk, will this leave my kids without this or without that? And if it is leaving them without this and without that, how long? How long are they gonna have to go without this and that? Valid. So certain risks that I look at or that I'm about to take, I just look at shit like that. Like, okay, if I do this, my kids can go maybe a day or two without this real quick, just because I'm about to do it. I'm about to do this,
Got you.
And then it's just more so like, what can I do more just for them in an aspect way? Like, don't get me wrong. I know I gotta live live life for. I ain't gonna say just for myself, but I gotta live life to enjoy it as well for myself. Right. But shit, ever since I had my babies, it was like shit. My life it's really been fuck my life. It's just all about making sure my kids is good.
That's valid.
Whatever I got, whatever I get out of it, that's just more so like, I got what I wanted, but shit, I'm make sure my kids eat first, and then I just eat whatever's left in the pot.
For sure.
You feel me? So
that's real too.
That's just really all it is for real.
I just what he said just about being a parent, because I'm a father too. It's a famous tennis player back in the day. His name was Andre Agassi. And he was number one for like a couple years, and somebody asked him what did it take, and he said, I was never the number one dad. He was like, but, with the life that I afforded my kids, hopefully they understood the sacrifice. But I do want to say, too, I noticed both of y'all have wedding rings on, and I just want to give y'all shout-outs, man, because young black men being married, brother.
Hey, shout-out to y'all for sure.
And y'all young.
Seen that.
Yeah, I seen that. I got to shout that out, you know what I'm saying, because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, ain't doing that, you know what I'm saying, and y'all holding down y'all family. So we got to shout that out and highlight that as black men, you know what I'm saying. We got to start normalizing that 100%.
For sure.
So definitely shout out to y'all for holding it down for the misses and the kiddies, you know what I'm saying.
Next week I'm joining the team.
Yeah, he is next week.
Yes, appreciate it.
Next week, that boy about to be married. So, where do y'all want to take this, man? Like, where is this going? Where is Phantom Gang gonna be, or Phantom Group? Sorry, 5 years. 5 years. Where do y'all see it at? What do y'all want this brand to be and stand for?
And in the next 5 years, I see myself not even going to work. More so. Oh wait, now that I think about it, we ain't never even. Should we mention to them about the content house that we doing or nah?
Yeah, I might as well talk about it. You brought it up.
Well, I mean, if you ask me, in the next 5 years or so, I don't plan on going to work. I don't plan on clocking in nowhere. I plan on waking up, going to the PG content house that we got coming in the making.
Fire.
And I plan on going to check on the streamers that's there and seeing what they got going on, seeing what type of equipment that they may need tweaked out, what type of items that they may need swapped out, and just to see how their numbers and how their stats is performing.
Fire.
And then right after that shit, I'm going straight to the studio.
Fire.
Cook up crazy.
I like to think, month to month at times when it comes to like PGE, like, okay, this month, this is where we're at. Next month, we need to be 10 steps ahead. And then the very next month, 20 steps ahead. So to think 5 years from now, to think of PGE and to think of where we will be, man, not to toot our own horns, but we'll be the biggest thing there is when it comes to Sony. When it comes to Nike, like, we'll be in partnerships with people that our ancestors would never even think to be a part of, and then our kids could be, like, our kids wouldn't even have to take these same routes, you know what I mean? At this point, the foundation will be built. And I think 5 years is more than enough time. I could see it done in 2. I done seen it done in 6 months. These things done happen as long as you stay committed. And with everybody that's a part of PGE right now and the amount of work that me, Mill Rostick, T Crazy, Domo, Mar, Toon, like, there's so many more people.
Shout out to the whole crew.
Shout out to the whole group. And they ain't playing, the whole crew be there.
We all.
You asked me what we put this together. I want to say we put this together back in December of just 2024.
Oh, fairly recent.
It's only June.
Damn,
It's only June of 2025, and we already got a lot of traction.
Yeah.
And I feel like in that little bit of a time, we've already put a plant in a seed in Grand Rapids, and even outside of, we've been in Chicago. We done performed in Chicago. There's a lot of stamps that we're putting places, but in 5 years, the U.S., the fucking NATO, if I'm being honest with you, the whole 9 yards will be looking at it like, we need to look towards PGE and see what we can, do with them, So I think, I'm not thinking just the city. I'm not thinking just the states of United States. I'm thinking globally. Ideally, I want to be the biggest thing that ever hit entertainment, period. Damn. And everybody that's a part of PGE has this same mindset. So y'all know what it is when everybody think the same way.
Oh, yeah.
Things start to make happen.
Yes, sir, man. I love that. God damn. I can't wait to
see. I hope to see a streamer in the UK with a PG keychain.
Oh, Kizzy,
yep,
bro.
And a background wallpaper. Just put that shit where I just said the biggest there is.
Let's get into something that y'all got going on soon, man. Tell me about the rest of the year, man. Is the content house going to be done by the end of the year?
We're hoping it to be done way before the end of the year, ideally within the next 92 days, not less.
Y'all secured the space already, or y'all still looking?
The paperwork and all of that is still being fully finalized, which is really what the holdup is. But there's 2 more places that we're still trying to sit on. Like, we have a chance to opt out on it, but right now, I think the biggest thing with the PGE, like, warehouse or the PGE house for the streaming or the content creating as a whole, I think right now is the game plan of what we're looking for in the next 90 days. That way everyone has a set place where we can all, link up at, execute our plans correctly, get advice from each other, because no one's bigger than the other. Like, yeah, I mentally came up with the name, but that does not make me bigger than Almighty Domo here. That doesn't make me bigger than
boss
Mill
talk going on.
Rostick.
Right.
They have ideas that I have to listen to so we can multiply and build and expand. Any real business will tell you that is how that shit is done.
Okay.
You are not bigger than the next person. You can be bigger by listening to the next person. So I think, that warehouse definitely is the next step for PGE. But even fast forwarding a little bit, we got those shows in September. Skeletones is one place. Ambrosia's another place that we doing it at.
What's the dates on them?
September 8th for Skeletones and September 30th for Ambrosia Theater.
Make sure y'all tap in.
And then in October we're gonna have and then we did secure a couple things with Park Theater. There's not a date yet on it, but we are working
Holland,
on.
right?
That is in Holland. Yep, Holland, Michigan. We want to do a PG showcase there. Me and Jared been in very firm conversations on that. We're just buckling in a couple little fine details on that, but that's definitely in the works too. That will happen this year. What else, man? Like I said, when it comes to the comedy side of things too, we're working on that as well. Wealthy Theater. One thing that they just want to see is just more people. Like, so if I can tell you anything for anybody that's listening to it, man, come get with it. I was like, what else you doing? Right? You know,
right.
Why not bring your ideas to us? Let's make it into reality. Why not?
What about any projects?
I do have a project that's dropping on Friday, which is July 11th altogether. Yeah. So
what's
July
the name
11th. It's called The Rebirth. So
Rebirth.
Y'all know me, man. I've been doing music for a little minute now. I've always been versatile with it. You're not going to hear too much Detroit shit on there. It's never really been that. There's a lot of, I think I'm challenging myself now to make club bangers. So, and really push that so that way it can get played consistently in a club because there's been a huge debate in the city, about that. It's like, which DJ's making fine points. I mean, who the hell can keep playing 42 Doug 1,000 times, and at that point, people will be like, I ain't trying to hear that shit. But you want something to get the people to get up off their seat and hit the dance floor, you know what I'm saying, and actually do what a club is meant to do. And as artists, we need more of that, especially in the city. We need those, damn, I want to turn up, or I want to vibe, you know what I mean?
Yep, for sure.
So with this tape, it's definitely that. So if you haven't tuned in with me, definitely tune in now. And then give me some feedback. Shit, I love my feedback, good or bad. Give me more bad than good at times, so that way I can be better.
For sure.
And I just want to speak to that because I saw that back and forth recently on Facebook and everything, and that's been like an age-old thing in this city. And I think everybody needs to realize, bro, really don't nobody got a big enough platform to do anything for anybody. It take everybody working together.
Community.
So everybody need to stop pointing the finger and be like, oh, it's the DJ's not doing this. It's the rappers not doing this. No, bro, we all need to build this platform of Grand Rapids for everybody to be able to get seen.
Community effort.
Like, bro, all this finger pointing ain't helping nobody. It is not doing nothing for nobody.
For sure.
People need to start having conversations and figure out how we come together. All that, why you ain't doing this, is just sending us further back.
Sure.
Well, what are we doing to move forward? What are we doing to push Grand Rapids forward? That's what matters most.
For sure.
Just to add on that, that's exactly what PGE is. And this ain't me trying to market motherfuckers, because I definitely was thinking about marketing right there. But just to jump into that, that's exactly what PGE is. We want to build wherever that gap is, so everyone can eat. There's no stopping with DJs are a part of entertainment. Why not join the team?
Sure.
That way we have a source of somebody that can go into these Billy's, or they can go into Manny's, and they can actually play local music without any issues of any nature of, oh, you guys are selective. I hate hearing that people are selective on who they play or what that is, because I don't truly believe that's the issue. I think we all have different ears. We all have different 100%. Mindsets and different styles of what we want to produce in our art.
Valid.
So I think when it comes to your point, let's just bring it all together. Sit down at a table, be men or be women like we are. You know what I mean? And just let's politic about it. Let's not use the social media, because things do get out of whack. Words get twisted or interpreted the wrong way, so it starts to look like something bigger than what it is.
Yes.
And at PG, we ain't doing none of that shit, man. These guys will tell you, we got a group chat, we got meetings where we'll go and we'll sit down. If we had a music video or whatever, we politicking there. We don't always agree, but we understand. You know what I'm saying? So it's well, if anything, we're I get your point, bro. No doubt. I get your point. So I think, yeah, bro, right. Quit being weird. Let's do this.
Do we got a PGE collab album coming?
Oh yeah.
The whole team.
The whole team, the whole camp. We're gonna have to cut it up to like 3 albums.
I was just about to say y'all gonna have like whole albums.
We're gonna have like 3 albums, and we're just gonna get y'all roasted for the whole year, man. Right now, shout out to my boy Mixed by Replay, man.
Shout out
He's
Replay.
working. We've been working together on this. This one of those things where we want to put all hands on deck on because there's so many of us and so much wonderful talent coming out of PGE and like mind-blowing music. Like when we in a group chat and they start sending their unreleased, like, God damn, you know what I mean? Like,
that's fire.
So in having that
fire.
extra energy, like, hey, yeah, drop that right now, and be like, yeah, bro, I went to Replay, or I might have went to fucking whoever, you know what I'm saying, that's in the city that's did that, or they might have produced it themselves. Like, it's a lot of us that do that, you know, ourselves from the house or off the phone. But I think right now, like I told everybody else, while I'm working on this, y'all need to also be working on this. So that I can't be the only nigga working. He can't be the only nigga working. Y'all need to be writing something down. So when it's time when we hit hey bro, got the studio time booked, bro. It's we got the whole weekend. What you got? You got a tape, you got a tape done, bet we gonna do all them tracks. We're gonna pick out the ones we want. And then there goes the tape for the
Fire.
PG. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
That way everybody is moving like water. And if we ain't moving like water, then that's when shit like this starts to happen.
For sure.
And real quick, who's doing your merch?
I got Flint Customs also working on merch for us
Shout out
currently.
Flint Customs.
I got Debo Scotty like right now. Shout out to Debo. He did both of these here.
Shout out Scotty.
That's my dog, man.
Yes, sir.
They seen the vision. I like when I brung it up, and hey, Debo PG too. Like I'm saying, like this is not a considerable label, or it's not a considerable like something that you have to look at as.
Yeah, I wouldn't even
the
call y'all a
face.
label.
We're a network, you know.
Our company.
We're a legitimate company that wants to build off of each individual to help you guys grow, because what the fuck else are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, we all are struggling as individuals. We all need that support. And if we got 100 people that's willing to give you support, that is 100 people willing to help you out. So, like, why not take that? You know, because our avenues will only help you grow. So Debo understood the vision. He would PGE. You know what I'm saying? Like, Flint Customs understand the vision. We have a business relationship with them, you know. So I think, why not? You know what I mean? Like, what's stopping you from wanting to get with it?
All right.
Valid, man. You got anything in closing?
Nah, man, I just I see the vision. I've been seeing y'all rock, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just keep going, bro. Y'all killing shit, definitely.
For sure. Big
definitely
wave.
Seeing the vision, loving it. So I hope y'all keep pushing. I hope y'all really take it there, like you said, bro.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Y'all got anything y'all want to say in closing?
It's PG, baby.
Shit, man, it's just been real. Like I said, my name is Almighty Domo, man. You can find me on all the streaming platforms when it come to making music. You can find my streaming platform when it come to gaming or just whatever. Like I said, you can find me on TikTok, Sucramata Clips. Hopefully they'll drop the description down below with the name, so that way that y'all be able to see it. I'll send it to them. Well, I'll send it to Bolo so he can send it to them. Also, I mean, shit, I just recently dropped a single. I did a remix to what was that song? BMF by Caesar, if that's her name. SZA.
What is
Shout out,
SZA?
yeah,
SZA.
SZA. Oh, well, yeah, shout out to her, man. I did a remix to her shit. Other than that, I got my 2 latest projects out. I did my first album sometime around like Christmas time last year called Flavors. You're going to get a bunch of different versatile type music off that album.
Go tap into that, man.
I just dropped my recent EP called Unexpected. On there, you got one song on there at the end that you would not expect for me to do. That's kind of the reason why I named the EP Unexpected, just because of that one song. But, yeah, other than that, man, just go ahead and check me out. Like I said, if you're a streamer, if you're an upcoming streamer, or just somebody who even just thought about streaming, just reach out to me, and then whatever little tips and ideas that you may need, I can help you out with that with as much as I can. Other than that, shit, PG, we out.
Sarsky. Every episode, man, we like to gift our risk takers with a bottle of vodka from our very, 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 very great sponsors, man. Stock the Bar Vodka.
Stock the Bar. Shout out to Mr.
First
Darryl Reese.
black-owned vodka in the Grand Rapids area, man.
Yes,
That's
sir.
it. You know what I'm saying? So We only got one bottle. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can pour it up, though. You know what I'm saying? Go crazy. Where you like to get it at, man?
Man, the AC Hotel, brother.
How many times it distilled?
7 times,
Come
bro.
on, man.
Get it with that lemonade, AC Hotel.
Come on, man.
Y'all gonna have to holler at us
For
eventually,
sure,
man.
for sure.
Come on now.
For sure.
Y'all know we gotta get something going.
Man.
Yeah, Sersky,
But
man.
yeah,
Tonight we are Russian.
And then also, you know,
Yeah,
the last
Sersky,
thing
how we like to end it off.
Yeah, to end it off, we always like to ask our risk takers if they know of any other risk takers that they believe deserve to be highlighted and be on the show. And this is their personal invitation from you to them. So give us 3-4 names if you got it, 2 apiece.
Yeah, 2 apiece. Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, when it come to the streaming aspect of it, I say the main risk takers that I feel like that should get interviewed and talked about their platform. You got RWB Marco. He's been doing the streaming platform for a minute as well. Me and him, we kind of built. I ain't even gonna say kind of. Me and him, we build off each other when it came to the streaming platform as well, because we was doing the 5M shit together.
Mm-hmm.
And I just recently seen a status of his saying that he was probably about to go on like I think he said he was finna go on like a 1 week streaming stretch.
Oh,
and
shit.
Then he was finna try to
Streamathon.
yeah, but he was saying that after that 1 week he was gonna like basically call it quits.
Oh,
like
shit.
that. But it's like, bro, you got sponsors and all this shit already.
Sheesh.
Yeah, like you got all that shit already off Twitch, bro. So
Keep it going,
get your ass
bro.
on, Marco.
Keep it moving.
If
Marco,
Marco,
keep it
when I
going.
send you this link to this video, bro, and I hope you watch it all the way through, gang. Get your ass on here, bro, and pop your shit, gang, because you deserve to. You deserve to. Also, I need to get. Also, my brother E, he needs to get up here. He go by E-Mans on TikTok. EMAZN. E-Mans.
Shout out E, man.
He be doing his damn thing on a streaming platform too on TikTok. It's times where I wake up 3-4 in the morning and his camera's just on.
Going
He's just
crazy.
streaming. And but he do a bunch of different things on the streaming aspect as well. Like he do reaction videos. He play the game with me. He sometimes even, like, let's say there's like an event going on, like a boxing event or whatever, just for the people who may not got cable or they can't tap in, he'll go live stream and shit for the
That's
people
hard.
for people to tap in.
Sure.
So yeah, shout out to them too. And then we also got my man Shine. He's a streamer. He's part of PG, but he hasn't. I'm not gonna say that he don't stream, but he hasn't streamed as much.
Got you.
You know.
Shout out Sean.
So yeah, Shine. When it comes to the streaming aspect, bro, when you playing Call of Duty, when you dropping 80 kills in 30 seconds in each match, bro, you got to put that on the internet.
Okay.
You got to put that on the internet, bro. You got to let us see that. So
Sure.
I'm hoping to see a video or interview coming from you as well. But other than that, yeah, for the streaming side, yeah, those are the 3 that I want to at least see on here. Come pop y'all shit, man.
Sersky, we hollering at
Tap
y'all.
in with us.
So
When I'm thinking, like, just off of what y'all building here, man, but before I do that, I did forget one other part of it too, just to bring highlight. I know I said entertainment, so also want to say that PG also has a team coming that it concerns sports and all of that as well.
I know you was
And
gonna say
Shine,
that. That's
yeah,
hard.
I said we done did Hooper Die tournament. Shine, you remember we was there. He was a face of one of those of that event when it came to just bringing all the hoopers outside and hooping. We also got football players that's about to be taking place, getting their merch in. I
fire.
just wanted to just touch base on that real quick
crazy,
too.
bro.
Big conglomerate.
So
Big conglomerate.
There's nothing that PGE is not going to do, and
Wow.
if there is something we haven't done, trust me, we're in the process.
sure.
But if we being realistic, and I'm thinking like who need to be on here, I'm not sure if y'all have already did it yet. But Thielen is one of those guys.
Thielen on
Sure,
the list.
definitely.
Thielen is
holla.
definitely on the list. Good. Thielen is definitely one of those guys. When it comes to like having a vision, he definitely installed that in me and Mill when it came to like 616 Records and what he started. Like he was one of the ones that gave us one of our first platforms to actually, you know, shed light to ourselves when we started to do this music stuff for real. So
Shout out Thielen, my brother.
616
Thielen, man.
Records definitely is one of the ones that I would like to say. And then just to touch base on the last one that I want to also bring up, which is kind of a 2-person type of person, thingamajiggy, whatever, because they don't have a name necessarily, but they did the Pusha City Cypher. So Lady Ace and Ruben Martinez.
Yeah, we hollering at
I
them.
think
We hollering at both of
100%.
them.
those two
We was
people.
just chopping it up.
Lady Ace was on our head that we ain't got her on here yet.
Right.
So yeah, you know how much I love y'all, man. Y'all really done showed so much in
For
me
sure.
alone, even build this platform that I'm building. Obviously I'm taking it way further than music, and I'm taking it way further than a lot of people do. But y'all definitely helped me build this blueprint, and I think people need to hear what I heard, and you never know what might come out of y'all. You know,
shout out
interviews
Guerrilla
there.
Music, man, for real.
Sure.
100%.
So them two, I definitely got to highlight, no doubt.
Y'all know we howling at y'all, man.
Yep.
Right here, man, this was another great episode of The Risk Takers, man. I'm surrounded by some very talented men right here, man. Shout out PG, man. You know, shout out to the past Risk Takers, man. Shout out to the new Risk Takers, man. Shout out to the PGE members that ain't here right now, but these two gentlemen right here, man. I mean, they represent for y'all very well, bro. So, yeah. It's been another episode of The Risk Takers. Like, comment, subscribe. We out.
Appreciate y'all.